All right, let's dive right into this incredibly exciting new update from Google. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to break down a massive free upgrade that just dropped. Officially, it's called Gemini 3.5 Flash Low, but around the community, people are calling it Google Anti-Gravity, and we're going to see exactly how it is a total game changer for small businesses. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the technical side of running your business online, you're going to want to hear this. Here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. We're covering the Gemini Flash update, decoding tokens and limits, scaling without writing a drop of code, prompting your landing page, automating daily operations, and wrapping up with traffic, SEO, and what's next. Let's get right to it. Section 1. The Gemini Flash update. To really appreciate this new tool, you gotta understand the brick wall we were all hitting. Previously, business owners and creators absolutely loved using Google's AI helper to build out their websites and apps. But there was this massive roadblock: the strict limits. People loved the tool so much they were using it all day, but you'd turn the key, burn through your allowance, and bam, suddenly you're stranded on the side of the road. People were super frustrated, and honestly, rightly so. But here is the amazing news. Google actually listened to their users and rolled out the fix, Gemini 3.5 Flash Low. They basically threw the doors wide open and reset the limits across the board for everybody. Free accounts, big accounts, the whole shebang. So if you got locked out before, well, you're back in action right now with a ton more room to play. Moving on to Section 2, decoding tokens and limits. Now, if you're new to the Gemini Flash tools, you've probably heard this buzzword thrown around: tokens. What are they? Just think of tokens simply as the gas in the tank. It's the fuel you use to make the AI go. And previously, man, we were burning through that fuel way too fast. But check this out, 45%. The new low version of Gemini 3.5 Flash uses about 45% fewer tokens for simple jobs. You are literally using nearly half the fuel for the exact same trip. Because it's that much more efficient, your free limits are going to stretch out so much longer. You basically use this low setting for the easy, everyday stuff and save the heavy lifting for when you truly need it. Right about now, you might be wondering, okay, but am I sacrificing quality for this kind of efficiency? No way. This new low version is lightning fast, but it is incredibly sharp. In fact, Google states it actually beats their old top-tier model on coding jobs. You aren't trading brains for speed. You actually get both. Which brings us to Section 3, scaling without writing code. Think about the old way of building a business asset, like a landing page. You'd have to hire a developer, wait a whole week, and go back and forth 10 different times just to get something halfway decent. But the new way? You just open this tool, you talk to it like a normal human being, and it builds the thing for you instantly. Absolutely zero coding required. This is exactly how you need to think about AI automation for your small business. Treat this AI like your own personal, tireless team. One tool drafts your copy, another builds your pages, another sorts your files. They never sleep, they don't ask for a day off, and they never complain. Your only job? You're the boss. You just point them in the right direction and let them do all the heavy lifting. Let's look at Section 4, prompting your landing page. Take a look at this real-world example. This is the exact prompt used to build a community landing page. Just look at how incredibly conversational it is. Build me a clean landing page. Show how AI automation helps grow a business. List the benefits. You aren't writing code. You are just clearly stating exactly what you want the page to look like and what you need it to do for your customers. And the results are just instant. From that one simple paragraph, the AI goes to work. It writes the headlines, creates the buttons, structures the entire layout. Boom, you have a complete, ready-to-use page, and you didn't have to touch a single line of code. It just works like magic. Next up, Section 5, automating daily business operations. Check out this super effective 3-step flow you can set up right now. First, ask the AI to build a clean sign-up page to grab names and emails. Second, have it whip up a custom interactive helper tool, like a neat little quiz where users pick their business type and get customized tips. Stuff like that builds incredible trust while you're fast asleep. And third, generate an automated welcome page to greet those new members and get them pumped. Zero code, maximum efficiency. So let this really sink in. The game has completely changed. The people winning today, they aren't the ones writing brilliant code. They are the ones who know exactly what to ask for. Your new superpower, your ultimate business skill. is just learning how to clearly communicate your goals to the AI. Finally, Section 6, Traffic, SEO, and what's next? Okay, real talk for a second. We need a quick reality check here. Because the hard truth is, building all these incredibly cool automated assets, the landing pages, the tools, the welcome screens, it literally means absolutely nothing if nobody can find you online. You still have a traffic problem. And that is exactly why good old-fashioned SEO and strong backlinks are still absolutely critical for getting eyes on all this cool stuff you just built. We also got to acknowledge that we're playing with bleeding-edge tech here. It's not totally perfect yet. You might see some features move around or occasionally hit a weird limit hiccup while Google tweaks things. Expect a few bumps in the road. But hey, free's free, right? And the fact that Google is listening to feedback and updating things this incredibly fast is a massive green light. Things are moving at lightning speed. Think about it. In the past, we hit that wall of strict limits. Today, the Flash Low update hits the reset button and gives us room to breathe. And next month, Google is dropping the massive Gemini 3.5 Pro model. So, learning the ropes on the low setting right now, that is setting you up perfectly to crush it with the Pro model when it drops. So, I've got a challenge for you. Listening to an explainer is great, but actually doing it, that's where the magic happens. Go open the free Google Anti-Gravity tool today. Switch it to the low setting, and just ask it to build one simple thing for your business. Just one tiny page to see how incredibly fast it works. I guarantee you, once it clicks, you're not going to want to stop. I really hope this explainer showed you just how insanely accessible and powerful these tools are for scaling up your daily operations. I want to know how you are going to put your new tireless AI team to work. So let me leave you with this. What is the very first asset you are going to prompt it to build? Think about it, and let's get out there and start building. Thanks so much for joining me on today's explainer.